My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire Modded, with Mod the Spire, Base Mod, Always Well, Fetch Mod, the Colored Map Construct, the Replay the Spire, and STS Black Ruse, which introduces the character known as the Servant. We're going to be playing some more of the Servant today. Now, I have some bad news. I actually won a run with the Servant. I recorded it, but I recorded it to a full hard drive because I'm dumb. So that's not great. It does, however, mean that I've unlocked some new cards for this character. Hell yes. Just trying to decide what to do early here. I think the only one of these that I can really take is the upgraded card. And we'll upgrade house cleaning. So that's going to be good because house cleaning's viable in a knife deck and it's also viable in a discard deck. It's the most versatile, I guess, of the opening cards. Okay, Kidney Shot Strike and then house cleaning for those knives. I'm also trying to go to an early shot just so that I can really define my run as quickly as I possibly can. Got him. Alright. Snipe Alleviate Advance. Well, Alleviate is a really, really, really good discard synergy card. Discard up to 3 cards and gain 5 block for each card you discard. So if they're all cards that have a discard effect, then you get all of those effects plus 15 block. For 2 energy. In a single card. Gosh, it's good. Okay. I'll take the Alleviate. I'm very much kind of prescribing a discard build here now, so gotta really hope I get that. Okay. Full defense, easily. Oh yeah, double strike that front line. Back line is getting stronger, that's okay. Nothing I can't handle. Got him. Whew. Potential, hell yes. Okay, so Potential is actually a ridiculous discard card because it is 0 energy, deal 5 damage. Shift is triggered by discarding. Deal 5 additional damage this combat. Sorry, this card deals 5 additional damage this combat. And put it into your hand. Now, the big reason this is really good in a discard synergy card deck is because when you have discard synergy, those of you who've played like Disco Lock, right, in Hearthstone, or pretty much any discard synergy deck, usually like black and blue, Dimir, I guess, in Magic the Gathering, you'll be familiar with the fact that your card advantage runs out really quickly. This is kind of permanently in your hand. You discard it and it comes back. So you always have a target to discard. Well, this would have been a good knife build, right? Because we've got D-Weaponry at the start of your turn, obtain 3 knives and upgrades to 5. And Starlight here as well, throw 4 knives, deals 5 damage to a random enemy. Each deals 5 damage to a random enemy, rather, and Ethereal, it upgrades to 7. So we have Time Warp, deal 11 damage. If this kills an enemy, place a copy of this card in your hand, exhaust. It's a good card, but it's just not for our build. We've also got Read, Vision. Now, Vision is you predict the enemy's next intent, if they attack or not, rather. If you're correct, you trigger the effect. Otherwise, you don't, and same effects don't stack. And then this upgrades to be 2 Blight and 2 Vulnerable. Cool. Morning Call is interesting. It's innate, draw 2 cards, exhaust Ethereal. So, as it currently stands, it's just 1 extra card in your opening hand, basically, right? Because it costs you a card draw to get the Morning Call in your hand, and then you play it, and it draws 2. So if you upgrade this, it gets to 3. At that point, it is like Ring of the Snake or Bag of Preparation. And by the way, the relics are Foam Finger, draw 1 extra card each turn. Tag bags, shops have all 3 kinds of sale tags. Sale tags can appear on colored cards and on sale cards are cheaper. And the guidebook. On pickup, upgrade 2 cards randomly and it prioritizes rarer cards. I'm going to be taking Morning Call as well as a card removal to remove a strike or a defend. Probably a defend, actually. And the reason for that is the thinner your deck gets, the more consistent your combo draws are. So having Alleviate with potential or house cleaning with potential is really important. Having extra draw in our opening hand is also another way to get that kind of bootstrapped. I could take Doubt because I will likely be able to discard it, but I want to remove other cards from my deck, so taking Doubt there is not great. Because then I have to remove the Doubt and then start removing other cards from my deck, right? This will work best if it's super thin. And, never mind, we have lethal. Swift Potion as well as Read, Fast Forward, and Indiscriminate. Fast Forward is reduce the durations of debuffs on you by 1 turn, gain 8 block, and it upgrades to 11. So it's effectively like the charged battery, right? It's got 8 block and then it upgrades to 11 block and it has some small extra positive on it. And Indiscriminate, deal 8 damage to all enemies. Shift, so if you discard this, all enemies lose 4 damage, 4 strength rather, for a turn. We'll be taking that. That's going to be a nice way to get some AoE damage in our deck. Yeah. Because we can decide to just play it for 11 damage to all enemies, which isn't complete garbage. It's not great, but it's not complete garbage. Wow. That's a really garbage opening hand there. All right. Oh no, those are all strikes. I thought they were defends. The coloring of the cards is killing me. Whoops. All right. There's our discard synergy cards with no discard cards in hand. I really don't need to have played house cleaning there, by the way. That was probably just a dumb thing I did. I'm going to alleviate and get 15 block. It's worth. Hopefully I get to kill this turn. Indiscriminate strike, and strike will do it. All right, Iron Hammer during the first turn, drawing a card upgrades it. That is so good. That's so good, because Morning Call is now drawn into our opening hand, which immediately upgrades it, and then it draws other cards into our opening hand. They combo so well. Solidify, choose a temporal card and place it on top of your draw pile, and choose an upgraded temporal card and place it on top of your draw pile. Solidify is actually really good, but I want Shifting Realities so that I have more cards to discard, because this is a discard synergy deck. And then I'll alleviate and just drop all of those. And then drop those. And then deal 21 damage. That works out at the end. Another Shifting Reality, thank you. So this works perfectly with innate cards, because that is to say the Iron Hammer works perfectly with innate cards. Upon pickup, choose an attack card at the start of each combat that will be in your opening hand. So I should choose something like Potential that isn't upgraded yet that would get upgraded. Nice. So I'll alleviate Indiscriminate and Potential. Then I get to Kidney Shot and Potential. Very, very nice. I mean, I could split the enemy this turn, but it feels like I should just get close. Even though we're weakened, yeah, we have a much more aggressive hand here. So we get to split them to have much lower HP. I mean, upgraded Alleviate is 21 block for discarding 3 cards, so we're totally fine there. As well as we have House Cleaning. Beautiful. Just beautiful. It's got to be none of these, right? Yeah, they don't go in a discard deck. What I do need to do here is upgrade the shifting realities, because they are a lot of damage for this deck. Yup. Really? No discard card. Ugh. I mean, it's not going to stop us from killing, but it stops us from killing the cool way. You're taking none of those either. Oh, manipulate. Add 2 random temporal cards to your draw pile and 3. Unfortunately, they're not upgraded. And this is upfront effect for a lower ongoing effect. So I don't really want that. I kind of want to avoid the elite and go this way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's play it safe this time. I know. That's me saying that. Just removing another card from our deck because of course we are. Remove. Okay, there's rest, which is upgrade a random card. Also heal. I'm going to mine for 56. Damn. I always get quite low results there. Okay. Morning call. God, can you please give me a discard card? Return 1 card from your discard pile to your hand and upgrade it. Exhaust. I have none in my discard pile. Ugh. So lame. Alright, let's return Shifting Reality, and I get to play that again. Yay. Good lord. I'm actually not going to split you this turn. We'll look for a better turn to do it. Hopefully, I get discard synergy cards in this hand. Or none. That's fine too, I guess. I ask really kindly, game. Let's throw the fire potion there because I really don't want them to split with a ridiculously high HP value. Stop giving me my discard synergy cards with no discard cards. It's just really rude. Boom. Thank you. I hate this. Embodiment is so powerful. We've seen it before. It is bonkers. But Flowering Knight, draw 1 card whenever you play a card this turn. Upgrades to be draw a card whenever you play a card this turn. So that would help us kind of mitigate. Wait, hang on, that doesn't even have limits on it. So if you have a bunch of 0-cost cards, that could just... That's the easiest infinite of all time. We have a lot of 0-cost cards. We have to take it. Whoa! Stone Mask. Whenever you play an attack, heal for 1 HP! What? That's insane! Yeah, we'll take that. And between that and Flowering Knight, we just take 0-cost cards now. I wanted this to be a discard synergy deck, damn it. Okay. Alright, there's actually a really good path here, but it starts here, goes through a hall, and goes on to the other side. Easy morning call. We'll play Flowering Knight now. Discard those 3 happily. Stop giving me those cards. Oh no, I forgot that I had house cleaning. I would have actually had the ability to... Damn it, I would have actually had the ability to discard that card. Okay, that Shifting Knight card is insane. Indiscriminate is actually better here. Discard all of these. Yeah, we're not going to run out of HP at this point. I think we just take the 0-cost attacks. We cut everything that has a cost, and then... I guess Flowering Knight is... It's kind of like a Unceasing Top, except you don't have to discard your entire hand. Good gosh. This is going to get insane really quickly. Okay. Comet, short, innate, deal 5 damage. Next turn, draw 2 more cards. That seems like it's going to be really good. Now, losing 6 strength will prevent the enemy from dealing any damage this turn, so I'm more than happy to discard those 2 cards with my discard synergy. And throw in a bunch of damage. Now, we've still got Flowering Knight in the deck. Cool. It's not upgraded, though. It's a strike, and then Shifting Reality, and then most of the cards in my deck are 0 cost still at this point. Unfortunately, by discarding these, I'm shuffling them back into the possibility set of things that I might draw. Comet, of course. Of course I drew a 0 cost after that. Oh well. Another Comet. Oh my god. Yeah, this is now beyond insanity. So Kidney Shot Weaken should go on the front liner here. But hopefully after we get through your block. Now we're going to draw 4 extra cards next turn, which is going to be pretty insane. And then we Flowering Knight, House Cleaning to discard 2 Shifting Reality. Both of them dual their damage. And then we draw a card. And then I'll defend and defend. I'm looking for the 0 costs to gain video game, please. Didn't work that time. Almost everything else left in the deck was 0 cost, mind. No discard synergy in this hand, unfortunately. Good lord. Strike, and you can also have a Comet. We're just healing back up. Don't mind us. Yep. Comet and a strike. Alleviate those, as well as House Cleaning. Enemy is stunned because we've actually gotten through all of their plating armor. Boom. Another Comet. Yeah, it's another Comet. It's innate. It just goes into our opening hand. So it gets upgraded anyway. By the way, now we have 5 innate cards. We can increase the size of our opening hand by picking up more innate cards. So that's fun. Comet, Comet, Comet. We obviously have a big problem here. That's I have to imagine you've spotted by now. Oh no. Okay, what's that skill card gonna give me? Ooh, intangibility for next turn. Excellent. I probably should have used the milkshake here. It's like one of the only positions in which I would totally use it. But yes, just in case you had not yet spotted it, the problem is indeed that we're now confused, and most of our things will cost way more. Flowering Knight. Excellent. Use House Cleaning to discard both of those, and then they come back, and 0 cost comes back. Alright, nothing doing on that one. Comet, strike, and then I can alleviate for some defense. Ow, again. Gosh, this was a bad fight. Just a real garbage fight. Whew. Liquid Bronze as well as another Comet. Yep. See how our opening hand is now 6 cards large? That only happens when you have more innate cards than you do space in your opening hand. It also, by the way, potential counts as an innate card for the purposes of this in particular. Oh no. Flowering Knight. Okay. Comet. Another comet. This is also just going to upgrade all of the cards in our deck at this rate. Because we're drawing all of them. Oh, boy. Oh, and don't get me wrong. This is exactly what I was trying to do. Okay. Don't need those. We need zero cost cards and cards that become zero cost especially. We'll upgrade Flowering Knight just in case we don't get it in our opening hand so that we're not expending energy on it. Oh, there it is. Comet. And a comet. Set up that whole hand. House cleaning of... Whoops. I was supposed to play another card there. Ugh, that's bad. Yeah, there's Indiscriminate, but that's the card I was supposed to... I'll alleviate and play both of those. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Zero cost as well. Yeah, almost every card in the deck got upgraded there. Eat your heart out, Apotheosis. Alright, strike, and people drag race down the street because they're extremely inconsiderate. Don't they know that people are sleeping at this hour? I mean, not me, but like people. Like, you know, responsible people. Alright, let's go, Innate. Whew. Chameleon Ring. Your potions are more potent. You can now brew at rest sites. We'll take the weak potion, so it's up there, and then it will get replaced. You don't want to take the Chameleon Ring, then the weak potion, otherwise that weak potion would not be upgraded. Another Morning Call, sure. Iron Hammer and Morning Call are broken together here. I'm trying to remove a card. It just upgraded all of them. Okay. Oh, Gremlin Horn. Whenever enemy dies, gain an energy and draw a card. Sure. Oh no, I was supposed to go there. Whatever, that worked out well for us. Yep. Okay, I should use something first. I guess I'll weaken you. Then we'll Morning Call again. Really? We still haven't got Flowering. That's unfortunate. I was actually kind of reliant on getting it. We'll wait to kill that frontline enemy next turn. Flowering, and we'll house cleaning, the shifting, and the indiscriminate out of our hand. House cleaning kills the frontliner. We get some draw off of it. Another comet. Oh, these comets are so good for this build. Oh, I love this. It's so good because of the Iron Hammer. Iron Hammer is so big in this build. Drawing a card during the first turn upgrades it. Like, we usually wouldn't be able to afford all of the upgrades for all of the things that we're playing, but we get them for free. We'll take the 99 gold. We need a shop as well. There's like so little in this deck that we need to smith. I'm gonna brew. Swift Potion's going to be more powerful for us. Okay. Well, these comets are going to be a bit annoying here. Because the enemy is actually going to get a good effect out of them. I'll alleviate the shifting reality and the potential. It's back. Cool. And then I get full defense. And in this hand, we have Flowering Knight. And now we get to go off. Drop the potential and the shifting reality there. We'll Comet, and then Shifting Reality, and then Comet. And drop in some Potential, and indiscriminately kill. It's just so... The chain is real. Time Warp. If this kills an enemy, place a copy of this card into your hand. That's 0 cost as well, so it's got a benefit for us. Yeah, I have to take that. Because in a hand with Flowering Knight in an AoE fight, that's insane. Another Potential is okay. I mean, really good, in fact. We'll definitely be taking that. Survey, draw X, refund 1, draw X, refund 2. Yeah. I can see myself using that. Definitely need to use the card removal. That needs to happen here. Take Potential as well. Star Chef. At the start of your turn, you may exhaust a card and thereby gain an extra energy. It upgrades to be innate. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Is it necessary? I don't think it is. Yeah, it's a setup for, like, an ongoing, ridiculous Flowering Knight turn, but the thing is, Flowering Knight is its own setup. In fact, Alleviate needs to be removed from the deck, like, because it's too high cost, right? Survey cost for 2 once upgraded is going to be good. We'll take that. And I'll take the Divine Protection for 8 shielding at the start of each combat. And then here I'll upgrade that Survey options because I can't guarantee that I get it in the opening turn. Alright, we're going to try and chain off as hard as we possibly can here. Okay. It's quite the opener. Now we'll Alleviate, discard all of the discard synergy cards, get them back, because of course. Potential, Potential, Comet, 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 Strike. Alright, this Flowering Knight turn is going to be ridiculous. Flowering Knight. Time Warp is never going to kill here, so we'll just play that immediately. Comet and Comet. And another one for fun. Shifting Reality, because it's more important that I buff these potentials. Another Shifting Reality there. Comet, come on, get me the 0 cost discard card. Damn it. Alright. I'll play Survey options here. Which actually refunds itself. Entirely, thankfully. And it's not exhaust, is it? Yeah, no, I can play it again when I get back to it. So I guess now my goal is get back to it. There's probably an infinite combo here that I'm just not seeing. Oh, those two. Play the potentials. Because if I play Survey, like, I don't have enough hand space. This is why I need to get rid of some of these other 1-cost cards. If I had enough cards without a cost, this wouldn't be a problem. Okay. Potential's back again, thankfully. At this rate, I should be playing the potentials whenever I draw them. Yeah. That'll guarantee our kill. And then if we ever ran out of draw, we've got the Survey options just to bring us back in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not what I should have done. I'm gonna discard like those. That was incorrect. Now I fill my draw pile with a bunch of stuff that I don't actually want to draw. Never mind. We'll just beat him like a champ. Gambler's Brew. Deny. Look at your draw pile. You may discard that many cards. Upgrades to be no... sorry, not upgrades to be no cost. Upgrades to be... that. Garbage disposal is actually going to be really good for us. It's a bit of extra dex. We don't really need that, but we do need the discard synergy. The ability to exhaust. Kintsugi. Remove 5 cards from the deck and choose 2 curses to obtain. Yeah, we'll remove 5 cards from the deck. Alleviate was a good part of the deck and it's no longer. We'll go 1, 2, 3. What do I want to take? I can take Ride. It's not a problem. Writhe and Sickly we'll take, yeah? And then we're looking to exhaust those with the card that we just purchased. Okay, we have a fair bit of money. We can morning call with no problem. House cleaning those 2. Get the AoE damage. Comet on the back line is easy as hell. Whoa, hang on, why am I drawing? Oh, right, because of the Gremlin Horn. Cool. It's morning call. There's the garbage disposal. Excellent. 1, 2, 3. I should just survey options here, actually. Yeah, because as soon as I get the Flowering Knight, we've got the win. Oh, don't believe me? Just watch. Play all of those, and then, oh, we're back in the same deck again. Isn't that interesting? Alright, this is broken as hell. Oh, man. Another morning call? Yeah. It'll just get that off to a start way easier. I think we take Indiscriminate out. It's just, it has a cost associated with it. We don't need that. Okay. We're going to need some defense from somewhere as well. It's going to be a problem. Garbage disposal hits the Writhe and the kidney shot here. We'll time warp, and that actually adds another time warp to my hand. Ah, then of course I get the Sickly. Alright, we're going to be taking some damage in this fight, unfortunately. It's just not entirely avoidable. Ouch. None of those are going to come to us. Alright, spend all energy, gain 13 block X times, apply X weak, and upgrades to be 18 block. It's really good in terms of defense, but you would need another way to deal your damage that doesn't involve you attacking. And also, it's an Exos card. It just definitely doesn't go in this specific deck. Comet, Comet, Comet. Just to free our hand space, frankly. Flowering Knight. Alright, game's over. We can garbage disposal that, and also survey. Beautiful. House cleaning on both of the potentials just to increase their potency or their what they can do. Ah, whatever. I know there's a better word for that somewhere. Attack, attack. And I don't even need to time warp. I want to, but I don't even need to. Alright, we'll time warp here. After that, I still have like no defense in this entire deck at this point. So this is the big problem that we run into. I'm effectively trying to find discard. There we go. For these potentials so that I can kill in just 2 potential attacks, and we can do it. Our shielding protects us against all of that. All right, energy potion, not necessary. Another comet. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Dolly's Mirror. Right? It's Dolly's Mirror, isn't it? Like 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 2 HP. No one will ever be able to kill us. But Dolly's Mirror on the Flowering Knight, and there's literally nothing that can stop our Hello. Nothing that can stop our draw. We'll talk in a second. Just need to quickly clear my throat with a drink. All right. So I'm afraid to say that the existence of this elite has been spoiled for me by the patch notes, which I read, as well as a bunch of people in the comments who told me about this character. Which I do feel a little bad about, because I love knowing stuff, but I also really would have loved to capture my reaction to knowing that this exists on camera. This is the Rhapsodic Hoarder. They have spawn conditions that involve some ratio of your relics to cards that I can't entirely remember. But another spawning condition for it is if you're named Rhapsody. Oh dear. This could be a problem. Okay, let's throw some comments out there. This is from Replay the Spire mod. This was so extraordinarily graciously put in the game and named after me. And it makes me feel all proud and happy on the inside. This is really cool. All right, let's exhaust some cards. Get ready to kill. And most of our cards are 0 cost at this point. I don't think anything can stop us. Yeah, and now we're just going to combo off until the end of this enemies. I think it'll actually be faster if I use the house cleaning and then the comets to get the potentials and house cleaning back. And then discard the potentials again. And then eventually the potential's going to be large enough that I'll start using them wholly. Excellent. So now the potentials are 28 damage. Now we'll just be attacking with the potentials. And comets in between because our hand size is too large. I mean, I can exhaust that. That'll help a little bit. Now, in the one episode that I won as well, I did encounter myself there, and that first debuff is your draw pile has cards added to it until it is 25 large, and it almost completely screwed me. It makes my point about consistency of draw better than I ever could, frankly. Shifting Thoughts is not necessary in this deck. It'd work, but it's not necessary. I'm extremely flattered that that exists in the game. I also know that there's another one based on another person who's done content for this game. I think content in specific for Replay the Spire. In fact, definitely content in specific for Replay the Spire. I think they're a streamer. I'm unfamiliar with what their one is. I just know that I read that they had one, and I don't really understand the spawning conditions for theirs. Alright, there's our garbage disposal. Both of the bottom cards of our deck are the Flowering Knight, by the way. That's insane. Right, garbage disposal. Get all of those out of there. Alright, yeah, we're just going to be able to chain off until the end of this. So, yay. Yep, these potentials are super powerful. We do need to exhaust more cards so that we can just get the potentials constantly. There we go. At this rate, it's just 14 damage potentials. Never mind. I can get back in sync, but for the moment, let's start upgrading those potentials a little bit. As soon as they are dealing what? What do they have to be dealing before they're worth playing by themselves? I mean, anything, they're already worth playing over the top of any other draw, but still. Now we can just go 42, 42. I love that it has a different animation for the fact that it's doing so much more damage now. All right. I'm going to use the hotkeys here just to try and do this as quickly as is humanly possible. Dunk on him. Out of existence, friend. And another one. And another one down, and another one down, and the transient bites the dust. On, and two more. Beautiful. Who said killing the transient's hard? Don't need any of those. Thickening up the deck is just going to make us less consistent at this point. That shop, I don't have the ability to remove cards at rest or anything like that, so we'll go here. Holy Smooth Stone started combo with +1 decks. We have literally no cards in our deck that give us defensive cards, so sure. I'll take that. The Red Mask and the Anchor should combine to make our opening turns really, really, really easy. So even if we don't get, which I think it's still theoretically possible that I don't get lethal in my opening hand. Never mind, I've got the Flowering Knight. But if I didn't get it, then we'd still be fine. Flowering Knight there. Let's Time Warp. Have I removed a curse from the deck? No, there's a curse still in there. Cool. Well, I mean, not cool, but cool. Just trying to get to those cards that I get to then exhaust. Beautiful. On, and what am I looking for here exactly? Oh, that's the Time Warp. Because I need to use the Time Warp for a kill, and then I need to exhaust that, and then I will have an in-play deck of 10 cards, which is exactly what I want. Why have I got more than... Oh, because of Morning Calls. Let's play both of those. Now we've got an in-play deck of slightly more than 10 cards. We can cut one more card from this deck. That would be so good. Perfect. Strength Potion. Yeah, that's just going to make our final fight a lot faster. Oh my god, don't tell me it's Time Lord. It's not Time Lord. Phew! Alright. Extra elites. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's right. I can count. I'll house cleaning, save some hand space here so that I can get the full effect of those. Now, Flowering Knight, because this is going to be the turn that kills, because of course it is. All right, and now it's lethal time, right? These comments are... Oh, the Iron Hammer is really showing its strength in this run. House cleaning on the potentials. As soon as we play the Time Warp, now we've got our deck to a position where we can just potential until we win. Just remember, 0. Use the hotkeys here. Oh, dunk 'em. All right, Happy Flower. Every 3 turns gain an energy. That's actually going to be really handy because we just don't have enough energy. That's the thing I've kept thinking. Brew potions? Sure. Cursed Concoction. Add a random curse to your draw and discard piles. That's not going to be good for us because we would need a way to burn them before we can actually take that. None of these either, though. Also, Toy Ornithopter. Whenever you use a potion, heal for 3 HP. Question card. On future card rewards screens, you have 1 additional card from which to choose. And Nunchaku. Each time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy. We've seen all of these previously in this run. Not particularly interested in any of them. We'll brew here, and yeah, we will take an elixir. And I think I'll also take a Venom Potion. Venom Potion, use the elixir. So now I can burn cards that aren't the previously prescribed ones. I'm going to try and kill the awakened one without killing any of the cultists here. Should be using a strength potion naturally. Flowering Knight, thank you. Another Flowering Knight there, and I'll Garbage Disposal to get rid of literally everything that has a cost in this deck right now, which is Survey, Kidney Shot, and I guess a Shifting Reality. Just to lower our hand space issues. Beautiful. And now that is our deck in play. House Cleaning to discard those 2 front cards, and then we just draw them. Play the Time Warp as well to get it out of my hand. Oh no, wait, I was not killing the cultists. Of course, that's my bad. And I'm actually going to play a Comet here. And then start buffing up these potentials a little bit. Beautiful. And I'll get to the point that they're dealing enough damage that I can just suddenly use only them. I mean, they're almost there. Wait, hang on. I haven't got the score modifier for dealing 100 damage in a single hit, so I should upgrade the potentials to that point. Because then I'll have a ridiculous amount of score modifiers in this run. Hell yeah. I think we might have actually gotten beyond perfect as well. This is going to be really good for helping me unlock new cards. For this character in particular. Okay, as soon as they're above 100, we'll go. 80, so they're, what, 3 away from it? Because they increment by 7 each time. I love that as soon as we saw the Flowering Knight card, we knew exactly how it was going to go, and it was going to go like this. Now, here's the problem. Oh, no, next hand I will have the 2 potentials at least. Okay. So the problem is, if those 2 potentials aren't by themselves enough to kill the Awakened one, we're not going to kill the Awakened one in that turn. I forgot about that. So the Awakened one's coming back with 300 HP, so I need to have the potentials deal enough to kill that. I'm not going to kill the cultists if I can avoid it. But if it takes killing the cultists to get this ready, then sure, I'll do it. Okay. Yeah, because we're not going to have Flowering Knight next turn, so this doesn't continue. But because of the comets that we've played, we will be drawing a bunch of cards next turn. Good. We're drawing 5 cards. Should be 5 extra cards, but it's 5 cards. And then potential. They ran away. I love it. All right, what's our score mod? 1081, really? Because we dodged elites, right? Yeah, we got beyond perfect. We got, of course, we got combo. We got overkill, which I was gunning for. We got a very small amount of elites. That makes sense, but still, what a run. Hell yeah. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. That has been Slay the Spire modded with the character The Servant from STS Black Ruse mod. All of the mods that are currently available, or sorry, all of the mods that are showcased in this particular episode are going to be linked in the description below each episode in particular, as well as a video from me instructing you on how to install them. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and hopefully we'll see you next time.